Hey guys, I know it has been a long time since I've made an update. You're probably all mad at me because it's been so long, and you're probably wondering how I'm doing, how the baby's doing, and things like that. So I wanted to make this video and give my week 4, 5, and 6 update. So first off, I want to start with my beta tests. I only had 2 done, and my first one was done at 13 days past my 5-day transfer. So for those of you who don't know, I would have been 18 DPO, and that number was 607, so that was really good. My next one was at 15 days past transfer, so just 2 days after, and I would have been 20 DPO, and my beta more than doubled by almost 100 or so, which is perfectly normal, and it was 1300, so that was really good. And I think once my clinic sees that your numbers are 1,000 over, they stop doing beta tests, and I wish they would keep doing them, but they don't. So I am going to backtrack all the way to week 4 and try to remember as much as I can, because today is Wednesday and I am 7 weeks and 5 days pregnant, so that's been a lot of time from 4 weeks to now, so I'm going to try to remember as much as I can. So week 4, I didn't really have any symptoms at all. The only thing I had was cramping every now and then, and it was very mild cramping. They were dull feeling. It would just happen every now and then, and that lasted the whole 4 weeks. No morning sickness, no food aversions, nothing like that, just the cramping, and that's it. I also did get an ultrasound, and I was so nervous because this ultrasound was supposed to detect if I had the pregnancy in my uterus or in my tubes. So we did the ultrasound, and also the ultrasound was to detect how many babies there were, because we did transfer 2 blastocysts back. So I will show you a picture of the ultrasound. It is so teeny tiny. You guys are probably not going to be able to tell, but I will show you anyways. So here is the ultrasound, and it was done at 4 weeks and 5 days. That's what they were measuring me by my last menstrual period. So as you can see, there is a little sac right there, and this is my uterus right here. You can see that white line. So it looks like a little jelly bean, and the little sac is right there. There's really no personal info on here other than my name, and you guys already know that. So there it is. We didn't see a yolk sac, we didn't see a baby, nothing, just the gestational sac, and that was it. So as you can see by the picture, there was only 1 sac in there, so it is a little bit sad that, you know, thinking back, well, we did put 2 back, and what if 1 implanted and then it didn't complete the implantation, or I don't know, something happened along the way, and, you know, just the possibility of thinking that we could have had 2 babies. But we are perfectly happy and perfectly fine with just 1 baby. We are so excited and so blessed. I was very nervous because if you saw that ultrasound picture, the gestational sac was so teeny tiny, and normally people don't get ultrasounds at 4 weeks, 5 days, so I had no idea what to look for, and this is my first pregnancy, obviously, so I had no idea what to look for. The doctor said it was perfectly normal. Also, there was a little white ring around it, and the doctor said that was really good. They like to see that. It's like she called it a little glow around the sac, and she said that was really good. Also, my lining was very thick, and she said that was good as well. So everything went fine for week 4. I couldn't be happier to see the pregnancy in my uterus and not in my tubes. I'm just so excited and so happy. So on to week 5, I had really no symptoms at all, either other than mild cramping. I was a little bit more tired than usual, exhausted, and I had no motivation whatsoever to do anything. Like, I didn't even want to get out of bed some days. Most days I would just lounge around on the couch, and sometimes I would even take a nap. So I didn't really go out very much during week 5 because I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit there and literally do nothing. So that's pretty much what I did for week 5. Really no symptoms at all, like I said. I also did get another ultrasound for week 5. And this one, I got it on 5 weeks and 6 days, and they were able to measure something. So it was supposed to be, I was supposed to be 5 weeks and 5 days due to my last menstrual period, but since they were able to measure something, then they were able to measure how far along I was and give me a due date. So at this ultrasound, I was 5 weeks, 6 days, and my estimated due date was June 12th, 2015. So I will show you that picture now. So here is 5 weeks, 6 day ultrasound, and I don't know, I think it's right here, 5 weeks, 6 days. But you can see something in there now, and the sac got much bigger. I think this is the other side of my uterus because on the other ultrasound at 4 weeks, it showed like the opening of my uterus was over here, and now it's over here. So I don't know, it's just a different side. But again, here is my uterus, here is the sac, and that's that little glow or the white ring around the sac that I was telling you about that the doctor said she liked to see. So there you can see a little, I believe the yolk sac is right there, and that's the itty bitty little baby at 5 weeks and 6 days. We couldn't hear a heartbeat at all, but we were able to see the little heart fluttering around there. It was just so amazing to see that because I think 5 weeks and 6 days is a little early to be able to see or hear a heartbeat, and we heard it. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm not gonna show you the picture while I talk this whole time, but yeah, we heard the heartbeat, but it was very, very, very faint, and it would come and go, so it wasn't accurate, and she just stopped trying to even listen for it because she said it was very early, and most people, they can't even hear or see a heartbeat at 5 weeks, 6 days. So she said everything looked really healthy. She said it was perfectly normal for me not to feel any symptoms. That's pretty much it for week 5. I was just so excited to finally see a heartbeat and to know that my baby has a heartbeat and my baby is growing, and it's just amazing. So now on to week 6. I did get an ultrasound done, but it was at exactly 7 weeks, and I think I'm just going to show you that ultrasound picture on my next update for week 7. And I'm going to try to do my updates every single week now instead of wait a few weeks and then do a bunch of them at the same time like I'm doing with this one. So yeah, I will talk about week 6 and tell you all my symptoms and things like that. So week 6 definitely had some changes. I started to feel sick in the mornings, and most of the time I felt sick all day. So during week 5, I did have like in the mornings I would wake up and like swallowing, I feel like something was there but it wasn't going down, so I didn't know if that was really a symptom or not. But week 6 comes around and I feel that, but it's more intense now, and I just feel like I'm going to throw up, but I've never thrown up yet. So I just felt like, oh, it's coming, I can feel it right there. And even it got to the point where at night my husband and I were going to bed and I swallowed and I could taste throw up. Sorry if this is gross or TMI, whatever. I could taste throw up in the back of my throat. It was like it's just sitting there or something, and it's just wanting to come out, but it's not wanting to come out. And I can't even remember the last time I threw up. I think it was for my 21st birthday when my parents and my family wanted me to get drunk. So I think the last time I threw up was my 21st birthday. So it's been 2 years, yeah, 2 years. And before that, I didn't ever throw up. Like, I'm just not a throw up person. So I'm not sure if I will throw up this pregnancy or not. I know pregnancy is very different, and some people get it really bad. Like, I know a lot of girls on my Instagram and here on YouTube have gotten it so bad they were throwing up like crazy every day, all day. And there's this word for it, I can't think of it right now. I think it's GH or HG or something like that. But it's an actual thing where you have like extreme morning sickness or something like that. So I'm just lucky to not have that right now, and I'm lucky to not be throwing up right now. So I'm just thankful for that. Other than the sickness lasted the whole week 6. And some days it would be better than others, but others, most of the time it was bad. I just felt like so sick, and I've noticed that if I wait too long to eat, then I feel even more sick. So I've been trying to like eat little snacks here and there, and no food sounds good to me. Sometimes people would mention something that they ate or something that they really wanted, and then I would think about it, and then I would non-stop think about it like I wanted it all the time. So I think it was Ellie, she was mentioning, because she's pregnant now again, and she was mentioning that she was craving mashed potatoes and gravy. So when she said that, I was like, oh my gosh, mashed potatoes and gravy sounds so good. So my husband went out and got some, and I loved the mashed potatoes and gravy for like 2 days, and then after that I got sick of it and I didn't want it anymore. And that's how I have been getting with everything. Like, I hear something, I want it, and then I get it for 2 days or so, and then I get sick of it and I don't want it anymore. But most of the time, nothing ever sounds good to me. I really had no appetite during week 6. I didn't want to eat anything. I just felt like it would make me sick. But then again, if I didn't eat, I felt really sick. So just a vicious cycle. I didn't really have any cramping, maybe a couple days out of week 6, and it was very mild, just like week 4 and 5. Anything else? Nope, I didn't have any other symptoms. And for week 4, 5, and 6, I will throw in a belly shot. I know there's really nothing there, but I have been bloating like crazy, like you would not believe. In the mornings, my stomach is flat, and then at night, once I've eaten and everything, my stomach is huge, and it's so weird. My husband mentioned this, that it's got like a little point to it, like a little, I don't know, like a little bump. And I noticed it earlier, and I put a picture on Instagram of my morning belly and my bloated night belly, and you can see a little, I don't know, it's just like it points out in a certain spot, and I will insert that picture here. So as you can see, that is some major bloat, and I guess that's a symptom that I've had since week 4. So yeah, it's not going away at all whatsoever. I can't even fit into my jeans. Like, I can, but there's no way I can button my jeans. My favorite jeans, they won't even go past my hips. I feel like my hips are getting bigger, or I have no idea what's going on, but I have just been wearing leggings. I've been buying leggings like crazy because I know I'll be able to wear them throughout the pregnancy, and I haven't worn or bought any maternity stuff just because I think it's too early, and I'm not, you know, there's no baby bump there, it's just bloat, so leggings will do for now. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So I wanted to ask you guys, how I should do these updates. Some people on my Instagram said I should, for example, if I'm 7 weeks and I just hit 7 weeks, I should do a 7-week update at 7 weeks and 0 days or 7 weeks and 6 days. And a couple people said do it when you hit 7 weeks because then that'll mean you completed 7 weeks. And I don't know, I just didn't get how that was, because I thought once you hit 7 weeks, like 7 weeks, 0 days, that's the start of 7 weeks. So I don't know. Let me know how you guys want me to do this. For now, I will do my 7-week update tomorrow, which will be 7 weeks and 6 days. So I don't know. I just feel like I've just completed 7 weeks if I'm on 7 weeks and 6 days. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm confusing myself, but anyways, that is pretty much it. And I really want to make these videos more exciting and more fun because I'm so excited, and it's just an amazing time in my life right now, and I'm just so completely blessed and so completely excited, and I want to put a lot of effort into these because I know later on in the future I'm going to want to look back and see how I was feeling or how I was doing at week 4 or 5, and I don't know, someday maybe my baby will want to look at these videos or something. So I want to make them look really good and put some effort to it. So I'm going to really try hard to do that, even with the absolutely no motivation that I have. So I'm going to try my best, and I hope you guys will hold me accountable for that. I know somebody messaged me and said, hi, why haven't you made an update? Did you forget about your subscribers? I don't know, something like that. And I felt so terrible, and I was like, I need to get up, I need to get ready, I need to make a video. So thankfully I have gotten this one done, complete, and out. So that is all for my week 4, 5, and 6 update. I will show you my prenatal vitamins and any other medication that I'm taking, because I'm still on some that the fertility specialist has me on for a little while longer. And if you have any other questions, comments, or anything, leave them down below in the comments. You can email me, Instagram me. I update on Instagram very frequently, so if you want to know anything before it's on YouTube, go to my Instagram. And that's it. So I will see you guys tomorrow for my 7-week update. Bye.